Hey, Faves. It's Fave Miss Renee. You guys, I told you I was going to come back. Um, I think we should go on ahead and get into that real good food for your soul conversation that we started on this previous video right before this one.
It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist. We can get away from these beach views and every day. All I wanna hear is an episode that we play. Sit right next to you.
Okay, we were talking about should I stay or should I leave once I find out that my man has cheated on me? What do I do? Like, what are the steps to take? Who do you call? Where do you go? What do you do? Right? Such a delicate place to be in. And let me get started by saying I know firsthand what that feels like. Okay? Unfortunately, my marriage ended due to my husband's constant indiscretions, cheating, and having a baby with another woman. All of that, okay? So I'm going to post right here, I think right here. I did a trilogy, Married to a Serial Cheater, and I told my story because I believe in telling my story. I believe that whenever I am brave enough, strong enough, and courageous enough to tell my story, that some of the things that I've lived through were indeed to help support someone else. So it's my way of saying, I got you. I got you, sister. Trust me, I got you. I know this is painful. I got you. I know that this is extremely personal. And I know that you feel very, very fragile. And I know that you don't know who you can trust in this situation. But guess what? I got you. So, it's been a very long time for me. I have had years to heal from those open wounds that did stay open for quite some time. Trust me when I tell you, those wounds left scars. But honey, I done put cocoa butter on them, so now they are good. Okay? So let's get into it. Let me also say that for me, and I was a very young woman, I was in my late 20s, early 30s. It was very embarrassing as well. Now, all the stuff that had happened, it was also very embarrassing. But for a while there, I was sharing it openly with whoever wanted to hear because I was that stressed out. I do believe I suffered like a nervous breakdown or something. But yeah, it was just a really, really unstable, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, every kind of way. I was really on the edge. Okay, so let me just get that out. Now, as for me and how I feel about cheating and should you stay or should you leave, and what happens to us if you are the one that was cheated on, how do you recover from that? So, first and foremost, do you know all the facts? Do you think it's necessary to know all the facts? Let me know in the chat. Type that down there. Let me see what you think about that. Do you know all of the facts? Drop me a comment. Do you know all of the facts? How do you think knowing all the facts will help you? Or, make it easier for you? What is that all about? Okay? Knowing all the facts. Do you know all the facts? I know I've listened to some professionals that say everything needs to be on the table. Everything needs to be said and addressed and put on the table. But the only thing about that is, if I'm thinking about reconciling, if everything is on the table of the dirty, awful, terrible, and I know all of the facts, will the facts even hurt me greater? Will that be even harder to forgive, to forget? Let me know what y'all think. I'm going to leave that one alone for a minute because I think I knew all the facts, and I think I knew too many of the facts, which is another reason why I could not. I looked at him differently forever, okay, because I knew too many facts. So how much of the facts do you need to know about the indiscretion, about the affair, whatever, okay? Okay, so should you leave or stay? That's the main question. How do you move on? How do you stay? I think we have to be very, very honest. We know that the children, we know that the finances, we know that the house, all of that is not going to be enough. Do we have in us what it takes to sustain this? Awful terrible. And how much will I lose of myself if I stay? Yes, how extremely difficult would this be for me if I'm a single parent now? Which is what I opted to be. But how difficult is that going to be for me, being a single parent to multiple children without the help and support of their father? Lots of things that you have to ask. I was tripping. I ain't gonna lie to you. I tripped hard. Okay? Y'all was stomping through my house like Sophia. Okay? I kid you not. Like, I had lost my mind. I was angry. I felt defeated. I felt betrayed. I felt all of those things. I felt embarrassed and ashamed. God, how could you? Fathered another child with another woman. Understand, I found out about the baby when she was 2. Whew. The embarrassment and shame. All of my in-laws knew. Everyone but me. So that was another part of the embarrassment and the shame. Humiliation. Public. But me acting a fool, stomping and cussing and yelling and screaming and all of that did not help me one teeny weeny bit. It didn't. I would say the first thing to do, seriously, talk to a neutral person, get in some therapy. Start writing it out, girl, to yourself. Listen to God. See, that part. Yeah. I don't know if talking to friends and family is as much of a help as it is confusing, because I had people in my family saying, you can't leave your husband, right? No, you don't do that. I don't care what he did. Yeah. But then I had, magazine, books, and TV shows that I was watching. No good, MF, and you know what, and how do you do this? Oh, yeah, that was at the time of, oh, goodness, what movie was that? That was the time Waiting to Exhale. Yeah, Waiting to Exhale was out. Oh, my goodness. I actually went to see the movie Waiting to Exhale probably months before everything hit the fan for myself. Yeah, that was then. So, how do we handle it? What do you do? First things are, don't forget who you are. And please remember, his indiscretions have nothing to do with you. Please remember that. Him stepping outside of the marriage has nothing to do with you not being pretty enough, smart enough, fit enough. None of that. Because you're his wife. So, if there is something going on within the boundaries of his marriage as a husband and a leader, the first person that should say, we need to get some help, should be him. The help shouldn't be him with another woman. I strongly believe that what happens in the marriage needs to be corrected in the marriage, not outside of it. Okay? Running to other people only enhances and provokes more negative energy. Okay? So first things first, find someone that you can talk to, someone that you trust, a pastor who specializes in marriage counseling, or a therapist. Second of all, start writing your feelings down. Talking about what you're really feeling at those moments of insecurities, of those moments where you're lost and you don't feel like you have anyone to talk to. Write them down. But please do not internalize anything that he has done as your fault. He is a grown man and capable of making good, sound decisions. And I always tell my ex-husband, I get that you were making a mistake, and at the time you were making a mistake, you can say you was under the influence or whatever. But once you got to that lady's door and you knocked on her door and the lady on the other side was not me, that should have woke you up. Stop playing with me. You should have been like, oh my God, where am I? Lord Jesus, ma'am, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm thinking. That's when you should have snapped out of it. So, don't allow anyone to place blame or for you to share blame in their indiscretions. Those blames are all yours, sweetheart. Now, we're going to put the blame on the blame me, okay? We're not taking part in that part. No, I'm not taking part in that. Now, was I a part of some of the emotions that may have led up to? Possibly. Even though I was round as a sweet potato pie, I was sweet as a sweet potato pie. I had some things that I was dealing with, some things that we had not yet put a name on, like postpartum depression. Yeah, I had that nasty thing, but we didn't know it yet. No one was calling the thing a thing. So Little Artist was born in 1990, at the exact same time that Desert Storm and Desert Shield had activated. Oh yeah, Larry, my ex-husband, active duty service member. Yeah. So my firstborn son was born during wartime. And then the twins came in 1993, March of 1993. And at that time we were stationed overseas, and I was there with him. And we didn't know what postpartum depression was yet. Postpartum depression, I don't think really had a label until like about 1995, something like that. So yeah, no one was paying attention to my feelings, not even me, because I was busy being a mom. So there was things that I had stopped doing, neglecting my husband and my wifely duties. Yeah. But as I said, this was nothing that I was trying to do on purpose. And my husband then, Larry, should have known, 8 years my senior, that something was going on and we needed to talk to somebody. Sir, not go sleep with somebody else. That's not how we handle that. We don't handle that by making it worse, right? So do you stay or do you go? Questions are, I am a very strong believer of marriage. I really, really believe in marriage. I believe in the fundamentals of marriage. I think marriage is a beautiful thing. I think to walk this life with a partner for life, that's beautiful. But for me, once the covenant was broken, it's like trying to put a cracker back together. It's impossible. So for me, I had to go. And we'll talk about me leaving. Y'all need to watch those 3 videos I just posted, okay? Because that will really get you up to speed with how I handled my breakup with Larry. That's not his real name. And how I moved through that whole nightmare of an experience. But leaving, ladies, whether you stay or you leave, you're going to have to deal with what happened. Leaving does not fix it. Doesn't make it, the problem, go away. You're going to have to deal with it. So I would say the sooner you get to figuring you out and what's your next move. If you love him, talk to somebody first before you make that decision. If you love him. If there is the slightest chance that you and your husband, boyfriend, whatever, significant other, can work through the affair, try your best to. Staying mad and becoming the anger and becoming the giant doesn't solve anything. I know, y'all, trust me. Take my word for it. I know you don't know me, but girl, I would not lie to you. Take my word for it, sweetheart. Do what's best for you. Now, I'm not saying you got to be in the kitchen the next morning baking eggs toast, honey. No. But take your time and think about it. Also, probably shouldn't run and tell your best friend. I'm just saying, your best friend might hate him already anyway, right? Don't want to give her one more reason to tell you, I told you so. But I will say this, and then I'm going to let you guys go. I want to hear from you. I want you to let me know, what do you think? Is it necessary to know all the facts about the affair? Should you know? Do you have to know all of the facts of the dirty, awful, terrible? Do you need to know all of that? I kind of feel like the more you know, the more you hurt, and the harder it is for you to make sound decisions. So y'all let me know. Type that in the comments. We're going to have another conversation about this. This is just the beginning. I really think it's necessary. I know it didn't just happen to me. Somebody's going through it right now. Y'all, we can help somebody. Let's help them, okay? All right, ladies. So I'm going to end it here for now. You guys know that I love you like a fat kid loves cake. Girl, Yes, I do. Y'all, keep your heads up and your eyes open, sweetheart. Make sure that you like this video. Make sure that you share this video. And make sure that you drop those comments down below, okay? And above all, subscribe. You know we need it. All right, ladies. I hope you enjoy yourself on this video. We got a lot to talk about. We're just getting started. I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Night.
It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear.